Yo, yo, yo. So, I think I'm about to go ahead and start my little story times or whatever. Stay tuned. Might call it something like car stories, car series, all of that. Story time number one. Y'all gonna have to bear with me because I'm using a cell phone. If you can't tell. First time getting high. We're gonna start from the beginning. Um, Ninth grade, freshman year. I had a few homeboys that was already, getting right. Um, so one day after school, we just chilling, we hanging out or whatever. And one of my homeboys, he got some smoke or whatever. So he like, y'all want smoke? At this time, you hesitant because you don't really know like how you gonna feel once you smoke. You don't know what it's gonna do. You think it's the worst. Like it ain't no positives in smoking weed at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, man, I ain't with it. And then I kind of like, that peer pressure shit. I can't even say peer pressure because it wasn't like they was like, come on, bro, come on. It was more like, these niggas is chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like they laughing, they having a good time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it didn't look too bad. So we end up going to the store to get a blunt. Blunt was still as hell. Blunt was super stale. So shit broke. We only had one. We had to send somebody in the store to get it. Ran into some little guys that one of my homeboys knew. They was trying to smoke. They ain't had no blunt neither. They talking about pencil packing. And if you don't know what pencil packing is when you take your weed and you take like a cigarette or whatever you're gonna use and you roll it, get all the tobacco out, put your weed in, and then you pack it, smoke it like that. I wasn't with that because one thing I do hate more than anything is a motherfucking cigarette. So I was not with putting no weed, no cigarette. I ain't never smoked weed. I ain't never smoked no cigarette, but I know I ain't like no cigarette. So that didn't go. So at the end of the night or whatever, however you want to say it, he ended up giving them some weed because they wanted to smoke and it wasn't happening. So he gave them some weed, gave me some weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it wasn't really nothing. I was looking at it like, damn, what I'm gonna do with this shit? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna smoke it before I go to school tomorrow. So I get home, roll that shit up in some paper, some like blank paper, some good blank paper. The thin kind, the real thin kind. And the next morning, I leave a little bit earlier than I usually do to go catch the bus. So, I fire up, I'm smoking it, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It tastes good, it smells good, but I kind of feel the same. So my other homeboy who I was with the night before, he was supposed to smoke with me. You know what I'm saying? So we end up, he was one of them guys that was always late for the bus. He was late for school, or he wasn't gonna make it. So I'm at his window, I'm knocking, I'm smoking and shit like, bro, what's up? We got time, come on out. He like, nah, my mom gonna drop me off today. So I'm just out there, smoking away like, you know what I'm saying, just chilling, this isn't the third. So when it's all said and done, it's all finished, I throw it, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel it, but I don't really, it's not one of them things where I knew like, damn, you know what I'm saying, I could say I'm high. because I didn't know. Like, you don't know what it's like to really, you know what I'm saying? If it's your first time, it take a little while. So my sister come. My sister was still in school with me at this time. I'm in ninth grade. She in 11th grade. So she called my name, and she like, blah blah blah. So I walk up there, and at this time it's two people at the bus stop. It's my sister and it's this other girl we knew. And my sister just so happened to look at me, and she like, "You high?" And I don't know for everybody, but when you high and you don't want nobody to know, or you not trying to show it, and somebody asks you, "Are you high?" It's like those commercials where somebody say something and you just see like a million things, and then the head explode. Like it just boosted my high like times 10. Like, what am I doing? How she know? So the other girl, she started smelling like, he high. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? So my sister like, why you smiling like that? I done felt my face and cheesing. So I done took the smirk off like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get the straight face. So I get on the bus. My shit was drunk. So I get on the bus or whatever. Now when I get on the bus, all my senses are way heightened. And when I say that, I mean, if you listen to music in your headphones sitting at the front of the bus and I'm in the last seat, I could hear your music clear as day. I could hear everybody's conversation, no matter what they was talking about. I could hear it like all through the bus. When the bus goes forward, my head felt like it was this shape. You know what I'm saying? Like my shit was a V on flat shoulders. So when the bus go forward, it felt like my head was going back. When we stop it, it felt like it's going forward. So like I had no balance in between my head the whole bus ride. That was terrible. It was the worst feeling ever. I get to school, breakfast was good that day. It was different. It was real different that day. Lunch as well. I had drama at the time. Drama class was terrible. It was one of them filling my schedule shits. You gotta do the acting and all that shit. Terrible. Like that whole day, I think I would have had a better experience for my first time if I didn't go to school. But for my first time, like I probably hit a blunt a few times before that, a few occasions, but it was never smoking with the intentions of getting high like this time was. And for me to do it and go to school, it kind of like, turned into a regular thing. Like I would start, like before school I want to smoke now. And it wasn't even like to be cool. It wasn't for nothing. It's just when I smoked in with the school, it helped my attention span, because like no bullshit, I could be dead ass sleep and be hearing the whole, like the teacher explaining shit, and then when it's test time, since I'm high, I was high when I heard it. Now that I'm high again, when I see it, it's like it just clicked. And from then on out, I smoked a lot going to school during high school. My senior year, if we're gonna say we got, you see him, everything got much light. If we go to school 180 days out of the school year, I went to school high 160 of those days. I don't know how, because a nigga ain't had no job. But I always had something to smoke before, before school. And that was a reason for me to get up and want to go. You know what I'm saying? It just kept me focused. It made me realize, like, I don't even need to be hanging around everybody. You know what I'm saying? If I could just be chilling. Man, my homeboy, we smoke a little dope, kick it, however, you know what I'm saying, with the females, however it worked. Kept me out of a lot of trouble, as you can see to this day. It's still here. It's still here. You know what I'm saying? But it was a great experience. I ain't saying that for motivational reasons. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no influence on nobody. If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking nobody for doing it. I ain't knocking nobody that don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, you know, it ain't all positive when it comes to smoking. Sometimes, you know, you wish you could be like, damn, why I hit that blunt? Why I smoked that first blunt? Why I like this shit? You know what I'm saying? It'd be a whole lot of shit that come with it. But as long as you know your mind's stronger than anything, you know what I'm saying? You got control over it, then hey, make the best out of it. But my first time, I would say I probably give it a 4 out of 5. And the reason I give it a 4 out of 5 is because, like I said, when that bus ride was always terrible. Always terrible. Unless you had headphones and some good music. Because if you got headphones and some good music, then you in the building. But if you ain't got no headphones, you're going to be hearing everybody conversation. You're going to be hearing everybody bullshit music. And you ain't going to enjoy that shit. Stay tuned for the next one.